students. So today I am going to deal with first topic in your subject, that is in second P mathematics. First topic is relations and functions. Relations and functions. So in this topic, total marks is 11 marks. Now allotment of marks, 1 mark 1 question, then a 2 mark 1 question, 3 mark 1 question, then 5 mark 1 question, totally 11 marks. Very simple topic. Okay. Now here let us discuss about first part, that is relations. So define the relations. As you know that already first view. In our daily life we use the word relation. Now daily life alle ee word annu use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Relation, brother of, sister of, wife of, isn't it? So friend of, X is friend of Y. These are all varieties of relations. Okay. Whereas in mathematics, define the relations. Before defining relation, you must know the definition of Cartesian product of two sets. Cartesian product of two sets. What is the meaning of Cartesian product of two sets? Already first view, isn't it? Product of two sets. Look here, if A and B are any two non-empty sets. Non-empty means having some elements. Empty set means having no elements. So, A and B are any two non-empty sets, then the Cartesian product of two sets A and B is denoted by A cross B. That cross indicates Cartesian product notation, A cross B, and is defined as for every ordered pair, say in general AB or PQ or LM or XY, okay, such that slash indicate such that first number belongs to first set and second number belongs to second set. Remember, the Cartesian product of two sets is denoted by A cross B and is defined as for every ordered pair AB such that first member belongs to first set and second member belongs to second set. Now here for example, say A is a set consisting of three numbers 1, 3, 4. Okay, and B is a set consisting of 2, 5, 7, 8. Okay, then find A cross B. How to write A cross B? By taking the ordered pairs. Now here 1, 2. First number 1 in B set, first number is 2. Then ordered pair 1, 5. Then next 1, 7. Next 1, 8. Right? Next ordered pair is 3, 2. Then 3, 5. 3, 7. 3, 8. Okay. Then one more 4, 2. 4, 5. Ordered pair 4, 7. Then 4, 8. These are the ordered pairs. Okay. Now here, what is the total number of ordered pairs in A cross B? Count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So total number of ordered pairs in A cross B is 12. Here A contains 3 elements, B contains 4 elements. Then total number of ordered pairs in A cross B is 3 into 4. Here 3 elements, here 4 elements. 3 4s are 12. Okay. What about B cross A? B cross A enbudute nodi. B cross A first set B. What have to write? B set. Ordered pair 2 1. Then 2 3. Then 2 4. Then 5 1. Then 5 3. Then 5 4. Right? Next 7 1. 7 3. Then 7 4, right? Then finally 8 1, 8 3, 8. This is B cross, right? Again, total number of ordered pairs in B cross is also same. 3 into 4, 12. Observe those two. Are they equal? No. A cross B is not equal to B cross A. ಎರಡು equal ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Order is different. Here in A cross B, order pair 1 to B cross A is 2 1. 1 is not equal to 2, isn't it? So note that A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Clear? So remember, the Cartesian product of two sets is denoted by A cross B and is defined as by taking the ordered pair. Don't take single element. Ordered pair say AB or PQ such that first member belongs to first set and second member belongs to second set. This is the definition of Cartesian product of two sets. Okay. And also you know the definition of subset. Now the set A is said to be subset of B. Now subset ಆಗುತ್ತೆ if all the elements of first set belongs to the second set. Every elements of set A is an element in set B. A set ಒಳಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ B set ಒಳಗಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ that is known as subset. Okay. Now based on the definition of Cartesian product of two sets and subset, now define relation. Define relation. Look here. Now here again let A and B are any two non-empty sets. If A and B are any two non-empty sets. Okay. Here relation R, relation denoted by the letter R, is said to be a set R is said to be relation from A to B. Then if the condition is satisfied, what is that condition? If R is subset of A cross B. If this condition is satisfied, then we say that the set R is said to be relation from A to B. Or in other words, another type of definition, any subset R of A cross B, both are same. Any subset R of A cross B is said to be relation. Any subset R of A cross B is nothing but R is subset of A cross B. If this condition holds, then we say that the set R is said to be relation from A to B. Otherwise, it is not a relation. Suppose R is not subset of A cross B, then we say that it is not a relation. You know the definition of subset. Subset means what? All the ordered pairs of R belongs to A cross B. R set ಒಳಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರು A cross B ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is the subset. Okay. If this condition is satisfied, then it is said to be a relation. Remember definition of relation. If A and B are any two non-empty sets, a set R is said to be a relation from A to B if the condition R is subset of A cross B. R set ಒಳಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ A cross B ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ then it is known as relation from A to B. Now for example, take this example. A is a set consisting of 3 elements 1 3 4. B is a set consisting of 2 5 7 8. A cross B is a set of all ordered pairs. Okay. Now here the example 1. Let R stands for, R mention ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನ, R stands for less than. Now their question, A is a set containing 3 elements, B is a set containing 4 elements, and R is a set, R stands for less than. Then identify, verify whether R is a relation from A to B or not. ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು A set ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, B set ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ, R mention ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಏನು? R stands for less than. Then verify whether R is a relation from A to B or not. So you know the definition of relation. What condition satisfied ಆಗಬೇಕು? R is subset of A cross B. If this condition is satisfied, it is said to be relation. Check it. R stands for less than. These are the ordered pairs in A cross B. Among those ordered pairs, select R in A cross B. A cross B ಅನ್ನು select ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಂತ ordered pair select ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? Less than. It means first member is less than second member. ಮೊದಲನೇ ನಂಬರು ಎರಡನೇ ನಂಬರ್ಗಿಂತ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಂತ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವುದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ವೆದರ್ 1 is less than 2? Yes. So first order pair is 1, 2. Is it 1 less than 5? Yes. 1, 5. Is it 1, 7? Yes, because 1 is less than 7. Is it 1 is less than 8? Yes. Order pair is 1, 8. Then is it 3 less than 2? No, because 3 is greater than 2. Leave it. Is it 3 is less than 5? Yes. Order pair 3, 5. Right? Then 3 less than 7? Yes. Then 3 less than 8? Yes. Next, 4 less than 2? No. 4 is less than 5? Yes. 4 is less than 5. Then 4 is less than 7? Yes. 4 is less than 8? Yes. These are the order pairs. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು R stands for less than. What it means? Select R in such a way that first member is less than second member. What are the order pairs? These are the order pairs. Now identify whether those order pairs belongs to A cross B or not. Yes. Iವೆಲ್ಲ order pairs A cross B ಇದಾವ? Yes. Clearly R is subset of A cross B. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ order pairs A cross B ಇದಾವು. Therefore R is a relation from A to B. R is a relation from A to B. Okay. Another example. Let R stands for greater than. What it means? Select R in A cross B such that first member is greater than second member. ಮೊದಲನೇ ನಂಬರು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. What are the order pairs? Is it 1 more than 2? No. 1 more than 5? No. 1 more than 7? No. 1 more than 8? No. 3 more than 2? Yes. First order pair 3, 3 more than 2. Then 3 more than 5? No. 3 more than 7? No. 3 more than 8? No. 4 more than 2? Yes. 4 is more than 2. Then 4 more than 5? No. 4 more than 7? No. 4 more than 8? No. Only 2 order pairs. Right? Verify whether those 2 order pairs belong to A cross B. Yes. Clearly R is subset of A cross B. ನೋಡಿ R ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ A cross B ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we say that it is a relation. Therefore R is a relation from A to B. R is a relation from A to B because R set ಒಳಗೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ A cross B ಒಳಗಿದೆ. Okay. Another example. Let R stands for divides. Then verify whether R is a relation from A to B. R stands for divides. What it means? Select R in A cross B such that first member divides second member. Divides denoted by like this. Read it as A divides B. A divides B means not A divided by B. A divides B means what? B is divided by A, not A by B. Don't read by. Read it as A divides B, or A is factor of B, or B is divisible by A. All terms are same. A divides B is nothing but B is divided by A. Exact divide ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. Select R in A cross B such that first member divides second member. Take 1 by 1. 1, 2. Is it 1 divides 2? 1 divides 2 it means what? Not 1 divided by 2. 1 divides 2 means 2 is divided by 1. Divide ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. 1 2s are 2. Remainder should be 0. It satisfied. So first order pair is 1, 2. Is it 1 divides 5? 1 divides 5 means 5 is divided by 1. Yes. That is second order pair is 1, 5. Then 1, 7? Yes. 1, 8? Yes. Next. 3, 2. Is it 3 divides 2? Exactly what I would put. Dividend, divisor, remainder, quotient, all are integers. That is not divides. To be divided over. Is it 3 divides 5? No. Is it 3 divides 7? No. Exactly what I would put. Is it 3 divides 8? No. Is it 4 divides 2? 4 divides 2. 4 divides 2 means 2 is divided by 4, not 4 divided by 2. Exactly what I would put. Is it 2 divided by 4? No. So that one is not there. Is it 4 divides 5? No. 4 divides 7? No. Is it 4 divides 8? Yes. 4 divides 8. That is 4. Clearly, those order pairs belongs to A cross B. Now clearly R is subset of A cross B. Therefore R is a relation from A to B. Clear, students? If you take one more example, example number 4. Let R stands for equal. No, really, observe ಮಾಡಿ. R stands for equal. What it means? Select R in such a way that first member equal to second member. ನೋಡಿ, A cross B ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು? that is given. R stands for equals. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರವು. what are the numbers? ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. no ordered pairs are not equal. ಯಾವಾದರೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? it is empty. you know that empty set is always subset of any set, isn't it? so R stands for equals. ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. so R ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. so that is empty. this result is known as empty relation. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರ? empty relation. they will ask one more question. define empty relation. a relation R in a set A cross B or simply set A is said to be empty relation if R is equal to empty. That empty is subset of A cross B, because every empty set is always subset of every set. Okay, definition of empty relation: a relation R in a set A or R in a set A and B are said to be empty relation if R is equal to empty, that is subset of A cross B. Clear? This is an example of empty relation. So definition of relation is, remember, a set R is said to be a relation from A to B if the condition R subset of A cross B. R set ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ A cross B ಒಳಗೆ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ then it is known as a relation. Okay, next definition. Domain and range. You know already first view. Okay, so define domain of the relation and define range of the relation. Look here. Let R be a relation from A to B. ಮೊದಲು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ that condition is satisfied. What is that condition? R is subset of A cross B. ಇದು ಇರಬೇಕು. Now define domain and range. In the relation R, remember, in the relation R, the first member of R, you know the definition, the first member of R is called domain of the set R, and second member of R is called the range of the relation. The first member of R is called domain and second member of R is called range. Now here in previous example, by taking A is a set consisting of 3 elements 1, 3, 4 and B is a set consisting of 4 elements 2, then 8, then 7, then 2, 3. I think 3. That is ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ? 2, 7, 8. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ ನೆನಪಿದೆನಾ? 2, 3, 2, 5 ತಗೊಂಡಿವಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, 2, 5, 7. Right? Now here, define domain and range. R be a relation from A to B, condition R is subset of A cross B. ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How to find out the domain and range? In the relation R, the first member of R is called domain. R set ಒಳಗೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, that is the domain. And second member of R is the range of the relation. Okay, now here take this example. The example, R stands for divides. These are the ordered pairs, divides. Now here in this relation, clearly I should become A cross B. Okay. In this example, the first member of R is called domain. Here in this example, what is domain of R? Domain of R is first member. First member is only 1. Again 1, 4. So first member is 1, 4. What is second member? Second member is known as range. What is second member of R? Second number is 2, 5, 7, 8. 2, 5, 7, 8. Right? Take this example. R stands for more than 2 ordered case. In this example, what is domain of R? What is domain of R? First member. What are the first member? 3 and 4. Second member, range of R is the second member. What is second member? Only one number. Don't repeat it. Don't write 2. Take only one time. Very simple. Right? So the first member of R is called domain. Second member of R is called range of the relation. Now in this example, domain of R is 1, 4. Range of R is 2, 5, 7, 8. Right? Observe it. Now domain of R value is 1, 4. Whether those two numbers belongs to set A or not, your elements A set to irrelevant. 1, 4 is a condition. However, that domain of R is subset of A. Subset of A. Iವೆಲ್ಲ elements ಬಂದಿದೆ. Clearly it is subset of A. Then range of all elements. What are the elements? 2, 5, 7, 8. Whether those numbers belong to set B? Yes. Either subset or equal to B. ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾನೆ. That is equal to B. Domain of R is always subset of A. Range of R is always subset or equal to B. Here in second example, domain of R is 3, 4. Whether those two numbers belong to set A? Yes. That is clearly subset of A. Range of R is only one number 2. 2 is there in the set B? Yes. It is subset of B. In general, note that remember, domain of R is always subset or equal to A, and range of R is always subset or equal to B. Neanpidukoli, domain of R is always subset or equal to A, and range of R is always subset or equal to B. Here students? Okay. So remember friends, define the relation. Any subset of R of A cross B is said to be a relation from A to B. Okay. Then define domain and range. In the relation R, the first member of R is called domain. Second member of R is called range of the relation. Note that domain of R is always subset or equal to A, and range of R is always subset or equal to B. Okay. So next result, relations in a same set. Relations in a same set. Same set. Okay. Now relations in a same set. ಹೌದಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ relations in a same set ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Look here. As you know that if R is a relation from A to B, R is a relation from A to B, condition R is subset of A cross. Okay, A and B are different sets. Now put B is equal to A or A is equal to B. Replace B by A or A by B. Then what happens? Then R is a relation from A to A. Replace B by A. If R is subset of A cross A. Same set. If this condition is satisfied, then it is said to be relations in a same set. Same set ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ he is my brother, ಹೇಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ ನೇಮು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಸರ್ ನೇಮು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ತಾನೆ? ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. and same sets ಇದ್ದಾಗ then we say that it is a relations in a same set. Okay, replace B by A, then R is a relation from A to A, condition R is subset of A cross A. If this condition is satisfied, it is said to be relations in a same set. Okay, using the definition of same set, relations in a same set, define different types of relations. Now there are three important types of relations. 3 to 4. Three important types. Namely, first type is reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. Type number 2, symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. Type number 3, transitive relation. Transitive relation. There are three important types of relations, namely reflexive relation, symmetric relation, transitive relation. Most important, you must remember, let us in one more question define reflexive relation, or define symmetric, or define transitive relation. Let us discuss about one by one. So first one is reflexive relation. Reflexive, mirror image, reflector, same. So define reflexive relation using the definition of relations in a same set, not different set. If you take different set, we can't define reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Different sets ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it must be a same set. ಎರಡು ಸೆಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, using the definition of relations in a same set, define reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Okay, now first one, define reflexive relation. Now look here. Before defining reflexive relation, now you know that A is a set. If you take one simple example, A is a set consisting of 1, 2, 3. B is a set consisting of 2, 5, 2, 4, 5. Then A cross B is equal to order pair 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 5. Then 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 5. Then 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. Right? Now R stands for if you take less than. What are our pairs? R is equal to 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 5. Then 2 is less than 4, 2, 4, 2 is less than 5, 2, 5. 3 is less than 2, no. 3 is less than 4, yes. 3, 5, 3 is less than 5. Clearly those ordered pairs is subset of A cross B, therefore R is a relation from A to B. Okay. Now in this relation, in this example, here 1, 2 belongs to R. 1, 2 R only. Yes, because R stands for less than. Clearly 1 is less than 2. So we write 1, 2 belongs to R. Then we say that 1 is related to 1 is related to 2. 1 is related to. Okay. Now, is it 3, 2 belongs to R in this example? No. Why? Because the current question is R stands for less than. But here 3 is more than 2, but the condition is less than, isn't it? So therefore 3, 2 does not belong to R. Then we say that 3 is not related to. 3 is not related to 2. Here 1 is related to 2 because 1, 2 belongs to R, because 1 is less than 2. 1 is related to 2. In the symbol we write like this. 1 is related to 2. 1 R 2. Read it as 1 is related to 2. Here 3, 2 does not belong to R because 3 is more than 2. But the question is less than. But this is more than 2. Therefore that 3, 2 does not belong to R. Then we say that 3 is not related to 2. Then in symbol we write 3 is not related. That relation indicates not related to 2. Okay. In general, if A, B belongs to R, then we say that A is related to B. Suppose if A, B does not belong to R, then we say that A is not related to B. Right? Now here define different types of relation. First one is reflexive relation. Define reflexive relation. A relation R in a same set A or A cross A. Same set ಇರಬೇಕು. Different set ಇದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. A relation R in a same set A or A cross A. Remember, a relation R in a set, same set A, is said to be is said to be reflexive. Is said to be reflexive. Mirror image. Yavage. If the condition, if in general same ordered pair belongs to R. Remember, R set ಒಳಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು same ordered pair in general AA or BB or CC or DD made for each other. Same ordered pair belongs to R for all A belongs to set A. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಗಿವನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೋಡಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೆಟ್. ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. If you take A is set 1 2 3, B is set 4 5 6, find A cross B. A cross B formula, is there any same order pairs? No. That's why by taking relations in a same set. Now by using the definition of relations in a same set, first definition, define reflexive relation. Remember, a relation R in a set A is said to be a reflexive relation if same ordered pair belongs to R for all A belongs to set A. Therefore, R is reflexive. Symbolically we write R is reflexive if we write A is related to A for all A belongs to A. Hingu baribodu. R is reflexive if A is related to A for all A belongs to A. Now for example, A is a set consisting of 3 elements 1 2. Now to find A cross A, same set kane A cross A, A1 2 3, again A set 1 2 3. What are ordered pairs? A set 1 2 3, again another set A, same set 1 2 3. Find A cross A. What are ordered pairs? 1 1 1 2 1 3, right? Next 2 1 2 2 2 3. Okay, then 3 1 3 2 3. These are ordered pairs, isn't it? Okay, A set same set ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. A set 1 2 3, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ A set. A cross A, these are ordered pairs. Okay, now verify R1 is equal to, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ is it reflexive or not. 1 1 2 2 3 3. Is it reflexive relation or not? Yes. Same ordered pairs belongs to R1. More ordered pairs is there. In the set A contains 3 elements. We got 3 same ordered pairs. More irrelevant same ordered pair. It depends upon the given data. If A contains 3 elements, we get 3 same ordered pairs. More than 3 ಇರಬಹುದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ, but 3 same ordered pairs ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. 1 1 2 2 3 3. Is it reflexive? Yes, clearly it is reflexive. Okay, another example. Here check ಮಾಡಿ. R2 1 1 2 2 3 3, then 2 1 2 3. Is it reflexive relation or not? Yes or no? Yes. Yakanದ್ರೆ A set contains 3 elements. A cross A solve ಮಾಡಿ, these are ordered pairs. Reflexive ಆಗರೆ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? Same ordered pairs. Yes, same ordered pairs ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. 3 same ordered pairs. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ordered pairs ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬೇರೆ ordered pairs ಇರಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಇವು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. 1 1 2 2 3 3, 2 1 2 3 extra ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮೂರು ಸೇಮ್ ordered pairs ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. Clearly it is reflexive. It is reflexive. Okay. Then what about this? Is it reflexive or not? 1 1 2 2 2 3. Is it reflexive? No sir. Reflexive ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? reflexive ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ A set contains 3 elements. We got 3 same ordered pairs. ಮೂರು same ordered pairs ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. 1 1 2 2 3 3 ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಇದೆ. 1 1 2 2. It is not reflexive. Why? Because the ordered pair 3 3 does not belong to R. 3 3 R ಒಳಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ 3 ಇದಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, only 2 elements ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 2 elements ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ is it reflexive? Yes. 2 elements ಇದ್ದಾಗ 2 same ordered pairs 1 1 2 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 elements ಇದ್ದಾಗ 3 same ordered pairs ಇರಬೇಕು, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ordered pair ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, so it is not reflexive. Okay, what about this? Is it reflexive relation or not? 1 1 2 3 3 3, then 3 2. Is it reflexive? ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಈ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವೆರಿಫೈ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ರೀಸನ್ is it reflexive or not no 1 1 okay 3 3 okay one more order pair ಯಾವುದು 2 2 2 ಇದರೊಳಗಿದೆನಾ ಇಲ್ಲ so it is not reflexive why because the order pair 2 2 does not belongs to R ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಎ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಬಾರದು ಎ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ 3 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಎ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ 4 ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ 4 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 4 ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು 4 ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇದ್ದು ಅದರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇದ್ರು ಓಕೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಓಕೆ ಅದರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 3 3 ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು R3 3 3 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಯಾಕೆ 1 1 ಇದೆ 3 3 ಇದೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಯಾವುದು 2 2 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ or first one clearly it is reflexive this is reflexive as well as identity relation stay restricted same order pairs ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is known as reflexive as well as identity relation identity means having same order pairs ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಉಳಿದ order pairs ಇರಬಾರದು okay this is known as reflexive as well as another name is identity relation they will ask define identity relation a relation R in a set A is said to be identity relation if R contains having same order pairs only same order pairs okay whereas same order pairs along with different order pairs are given that is only reflexive this is first example is reflexive as well as identity relation what about this is it identity relation no 1 1 2 2 3 3 ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇದೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇರಬಾರದು ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇತ್ತು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ what about this this is not reflexive not identity there is certain fourth one that is not reflexive not identity relation observe ಮಾಡಿ first one reflexive ಇದೆ identity ಇದೆ second one ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ it is reflexive but not identity ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ we conclude that note that every identity relation is reflexive remember see the question every identity relation is reflexive relation but every reflexive relation need not be identity relation identity relation ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ note that every identity relation is reflexive but converse part is not true that is every reflexive relation need not be identity relation clear so definition of reflexive relation I will repeat once again a relation R in a set A is said to be a reflexive relation if same order pair made for each other like in general AA or BB or CC or DD same order pair belongs to R or all A belongs to set A that is known as reflexive hence R is reflexive if symbolically we write A is related to A read it as A is related to A for all A belongs to set A example A is a set consisting of 3 elements 1 2 3 A cross A these are the ordered pairs now R1 is equal to 1 1 2 2 3 3 is it reflexive yes all 3 ordered pairs same ordered pairs is there in R1 therefore it is reflexive as well as identity relation second example 1 1 2 2 3 3 2 1 2 3 is it reflexive yes A set ಒಳಗೆ 3 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮೂರು ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಮೂರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇದ್ದು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇದ್ರು ಓಕೆ it is reflexive but it is not identity ಆಗುವಾಗ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬಾರದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಓಕೆ then third example R3 is it reflexive no why 1 1 2 2 is there but 3 3 does not belongs to R because in the set A contains 3 elements ಮೂರು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ so that is not reflexive what about fourth one R4 is it reflexive no because 1 1 is there 3 3 is there but 2 2 does not belong to R4 2 to R4 ಗಳಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. So that is not reflexive relation. Clear students? Another example, general example of reflexive relation. Parallel lines. Parallel line is it reflexive or not? Yes. Every line is parallel to itself. Every line is parallel to itself. Two lines are parallel. These two are parallel. Again this is parallel. Parallel. Close. 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 Every line is parallel to itself. It is reflexive relation. Reflexive avakara. Every line is parallel to itself. It is reflexive relation. That is another example of parallel line is reflexive relation. Okay. Second type number 2. What is that? Symmetric relation. Define symmetry. That is opposite. Very simple. So remember students, first type is reflexive relation is over. Then second type is symmetric relation. Third type is transitive relation. So we will discuss next class remaining two types, namely symmetric relation and transitive relation. Clear students? Okay, thank you.